All right, good morning, cyber traders. Welcome back on this lovely Tuesday. Good to see everybody. Let me just get a quick audio check. Hopefully, I don't have any issues on YouTube anymore. Hope everybody can hear me loud on YouTube. All right, just making sure. All right, good. All right, good to see everyone. Welcome back. Tell you another exciting day. Always here in the morning. The action does never stop. A couple of really nice movers so far this morning. We're doing pretty well with the SOFI. Let me just bring it up really quick right here. SOFI is moving really nicely. Some of you remember we traded this back in August. There was a really nice iceberg order that got filled. Just want to bring this up and show you. We're going to elaborate a little bit more later, but you could see right here. I was watching this seller out here for a while. He showed up here. You can see it's about 311,000 shares. And once it got filled, you see that thing just popped and went to about 645. But this stock's been moving early since this morning. It was right around $6. You could see it's already about almost 40-cent move. Not bad for a day's pay in pre-market. I mean, it did make a pop due to news at 7 a.m. But overall, nice little stock already in pre-market. But before we start going, yep, I know that too, Michael. We're going to talk about Uber. Uber also moved pretty nicely too due to news, and there's a few other stocks that are obviously on that list. Now, just put this right here. What do I got here? There we go. All right, let's talk about some of the stocks that we traded yesterday because I want to show some of you what we missed yesterday. SONN moved really nice. You can see this bad boy literally started right around pretty late actually, but around 9:30 had a couple of nasty shakes. Went from this $1.40 all the way to about $1.80, came back down, and then we all know that there's program trading right around 10:30, and this thing ran from $1.60 all the way to $2.50. Great little pre-market trading, nice little stock. Tilray, it's funny for some of you know me. Tom Busby from DTI always love when I brought up this stock Tilray up to him, and I think some of his groups are obviously looking pretty good because you know what, we do a lot of swing trading in here also. But Tilray, it was just a matter of time the stock was going to move. It's been hovering major support levels right around this $3. You could see it's already up at 4 as a swing trade. You're up about 20%. Nice little stock, not only as a swing trade, but also as a day trade. CGC, once again, these are all pot stocks that are moving. So, and you could see they all moved around the same time, around 11 a.m. But CGC, this one moved pretty good. 313 all the way to about 375. Nikola, I mean, my God, this stock got hammered. What a good comeback yesterday. Kind of on the slows end, but, it kind of just worked its way up and went from 320 all the way to 380. Not a huge winner, but it was nice. 9 also moved pretty nicely. And last but not least, the ENSV. All little cheap stocks, all little inexpensive stocks. You didn't have to kill it. You don't got to hold it all day. Could have just traded that morning and afternoon and did pretty well with it. And that's why a lot of people love day trading. And that's how it spills into a swing trade. A couple other stocks are doing pretty well on a swing trade. Merck, my God, this thing won't stop. It just constantly keeps going up and up and up. Had a really nice move. Looks like it's testing some highs today. I don't know if this is really true or not, but but from where it looks like, moving pretty nicely. That Merck swing trade and the Home Depot, like I said, it's holding right around here around that support. We got to get past that resistance around 302 to 307. So not only can you trade inexpensive day trading stocks, but this also helps you to become a very good investor too. So that's the past. Let's worry about the future. What's the future going on? What's moving this morning? So like I told you, we had a couple of stocks that did make the watch list. This stock is obviously not going to be on our watch list. It's up 128 points, up 50%. Obviously looks like a buyout, so we're going to scratch this one out, not even look at, and we're not going to be trading a $300 stock. Other stocks that moved pretty good. This one, it looks pretty interesting too. The UBX, I know some of you are trading it early in pre-market. It didn't move as nice as SOFI did, but it's a cheap and expensive stock. It's got a big iceberg order testing right here. I'm going to bring it up on my level 4 and see what we have going on here. UBX. Here we go. Just getting the data. Yeah, so you had a couple of orders right here. You started getting a ladder effect, and then it took out the guy at 340. But I'm not really seeing any buyers and sellers out here. So that could give me some speculation that it could probably break out if no one's out there buying it, but we'll see how it opens up. SOFI, we already know about that one. SOFI's looking pretty good. You could see it's starting to build a ladder effect. You got the 78,000 share seller. He just went from, you can see he just went from, was it 30 cents to 640. He's bidding it up. That was basically a layup. Some of you in the cyber group room, I just, like I said, when I called that out, when did I call it out? There you go. Iceberg got filled. For some of you right there, I'll put it in the chat so you guys could see it. That was at 8:55. When I said it finally filled in, took that guy out. That was in, by the way, if you're watching YouTube, Facebook Live, we have another room that we're running is our trading room. You're all more welcome to join us. But that's when I kind of post that in there. And you know what? At 8:55, right around there. I mean, listen, it's not a huge winner, but it was, listen, it pays the bills. Cheap, good spread, good volume. That's all that matters. All right, what else we got going on? GSD is garbage. These old stocks that we won't trade. Very small tier sizes. Remember, we always tell you the 3 T's: tradable, trend, and trap. So if the stock breaks the first T, we don't want to trade it. All these stocks are not very tradable. Now we're getting below 10%. We're going to scratch them out. On the losers list, we're getting a dead cat bounces. This one took a big nasty hit. It's coming back a little bit. It's not a pharmaceutical stock, but spread is too ugly. All right, nothing right there. New York Stock Exchange, what's going on here? Up 17%. RGS, we traded the stock in the past. I mean, volume is a little light right now, so 100,000 pre-market's not complete. I'm not completely sold on that. Uber is obviously doing really well. I know that one of you just mentioned the cyber group room. So Uber's obviously had a really nice little push right there up to 7 a.m. And you can see it ran from 29. It's already up to 30. Let me go check on level 4. And see what we got going on with Uber, see if the iceberg orders are still there. Remember, you got to have a game plan. Now, long term, you could see that right around the 30 is a major resistance level. Getting a couple, well, a guy got filled. There was you could see right here, it was a little about almost like 30,000 shares right around that 30, which is that kryptonite brick wall. For some of you don't know what those are. Well, if you look here on the long-term chart, you could see where resistance levels are, is right there. So, you know what? What makes those resistance levels are sellers. And for some of you don't know that, well, that's what we teach you at Cyber Trading University. Carvana's moving up pretty good too. Carvana, this stock got destroyed. This stock was a $350 stock right here, dropped all the way down to $15. But you know what? It's moving. We did pretty well in the day trade. Let me tell you, I had that as a swing trade. I'm glad I got out of it back in August. The stock had a nice little run from 24 to 50, and you could see it came all the way down to 15. So you got to be careful on your swing trades. Got to be careful on it. Listen, if they don't go your way, you got to get out. Anything else out there? Not really. Boyle's coming back down a little bit. We've been swing trading that a little bit more on the risky side, and that's about it. So anyway, what do we got going on today? So the list is not that big, even though the market is up about 200 points. Today, we got the Fed that's meeting. You got today and tomorrow. So are they going to raise interest rates another 0.75 of a point? Listen, that could be a complete disaster. It could be a very big, great news for us in the trading market. So we'll see how that works out. But I don't really expect it to be that much action, going in until the announcement comes out, until they see what they're going to do. So they got the meeting. They don't, I think if it's already being expected into it, you probably won't see that much action going in the market because they always price it in projections. But if they do come out and surprise us, that's what we want to see as a trader, and that's when we'll trade brand name stocks. Omar just wants me to check one stock on YouTube. He says, could you check out this stock right here, the CDIO? Yeah, this is complete garbage. This stock is not moving. It might be a good swing trade for you. It is an IPO. It's not really going anywhere. I wouldn't touch this with a 10-foot pole. Not really, not that much. Good volume in pre-market, but not that much going on in it. If it gets past this support levels here at 260, you're going to have some serious problems. That's all I could tell you. Anything else I'm missing I did not call out, cyber traders? Now, don't forget, if you're a student of cyber trading, we got phase 3 that's starting today at 9:35. Don't forget, if you want to know how to get into that live class with me, it's where we do live trading together. And remember, it's all about entries and exits. The link is right there. If you can't get in, talk to Education Advisor. They'll let you know. If you're watching YouTube, Facebook Live, if you want to join us in our trading room, you're more than welcome. Just like us, friend us. We're here live every morning at 9 a.m. and 2:30 to go through a watch list and talk about the past and the present. And cyber traders, you see something, you say something. Thanks for watching, everybody. We'll start commentary once the market opens up. For the rest of you, I'll see you in class.